Right, think of a number between 1 and 4, or wait until I've laid the cards down. You can pause the video when I put the cards down and see which one draws your eye. There's no logic to this, so don't even try and figure it out. Connecting to spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the first one is religious factors. We've been through this before, haven't we? It's not just about your religion, it's about the way you was brought up, your indoctrination, what you were told to believe rather than what you know in your own self. Massively important. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. And sometimes it can be about marriages. Some sort of religious factor or upbringing is having an influence on your love life. Is it negative or positive? It's accepting that something is over. Scorpio energy. It rules the reproductive organs and shared resources. So perhaps your religion or the way you was taught that this cannot end. So you refuse to acknowledge the fact that it's over. I'm afraid it is. And until you accept it, you cannot transform to a better place where you're meant to be. So something needs to end for something new to begin, and you've got to accept that. But you're living in a dream world, and you're comfortable. If you don't do something about it, I'm afraid Spirit will. So, those born on the 13th, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 may be involved somewhere. 4 months is mentioned. Yeah. It's time to release. Let go, stop holding on so tightly to people and stop fearing being alone. It's time to end this now and realise that you can be lonely in a room full of people. You're coming out of the feeling of lack. You will soon realise it is better to let go than to hold on so tightly. You cannot control this. You can't control people. You can't control the outcome of a situation. It is over. All that's left is to grieve and let go. Yeah, because someone's wearing a false mask. It is time to bring this to a conclusion. Some part of yourself or someone else that you may be repressing wants to be set free. Look within and see what alter ego needs to come to the surface. It's time to be bold and let your true self emerge. This is about your self-expression. Show your true face to the world. Show who you truly are. Stop hiding behind the mask. Second card, healing family issues. Forgive yourself, forgive your parents, forgive your children, forgive your brothers, your sisters, I don't care who it is. Someone who needs forgiveness. Your love life benefits when you forgive. And forgiving does not mean forgetting. It just means that you release the pain so that it cannot poison you from the inside. Yeah, there's an unfaithful, unhappy, possibly very angry fire sign male has turned his back on someone. Releasing yourself from a mental prison of your own making. There could be a fire sign child involved or an immature fire sign energy. This is probably an Aries. It's injuries to the head and face. It's somebody that just isn't getting their own way and they don't like it. And they don't take no for an answer. And they like things their way or the highway. I was born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past it. For your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So you have to stop overthinking this situation and let go. Just forgive and move on. Nothing else you can do, really. I was born 1965, plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. There are enemies at work and reciprocity is needed. So you need equal give and take and you're not getting it in this situation. Stop overthinking it, release yourself from this nightmare. Look for reciprocity. You may need to seek legal advice or professional advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer. Too many, sorry. Again, the mask. Everybody's wearing false masks. Why is that, do you think? Again, something has to be ended. So they're telling me one of you just swapped pals, so that's probably why. Some part of yourself that you may be repressing wants to be set free. Look within and see what alter ego needs to come to the surface. Be bold and let your true self emerge. This is about your self-expression. You need to show your true self to the world. Who is it that you are really? Card 3. Getting to know each other. Now, usually people take this at face value and think it's somebody new that you're meeting. But in actual fact, you can know somebody for many, many years and still not know everything about them. And this time in lockdown, we are finding out things about people that we never knew. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond may deepen. But I'm afraid usually when I get this card, it's a sign that the bond isn't deepening. You're actually finding out things you don't like about someone. So we'll see which way it goes this time. Travel to the object of your desire, be they person, things or event. So I don't think that will go down well in the lockdown unless you're not in the UK, and then it may be a different issue. Fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius are mentioned. and immature fire sign energy, gossip. You've heard things about this person. Travel is definitely important, but there's no commitment. Willing to travel a long way. Willing to leave and travel light, but there's no commitment here. You are not meant to go this next part of the journey alone. You need to close this chapter and travel. Broaden your horizons, even travelling within yourself. There is those born 1965 plus or minus 12 mentioned, but the lockdown card is there. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, Virgo energy, hospital doors, swinging to and fro. So maybe this lockdown or this illness will give you time to get to know somebody who wasn't committed. But because you can't go anywhere, you now have to travel within and communicate better, possibly by the internet. Those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So this time of lockdown may, in effect, be a good thing, because this one's, he likes his one night stands. So you could have been not seeing him for dust afterwards, but now you're being forced to get to know each other first, which is a good thing. Yeah, you see, here's Jack the lad. And he's very, someone's very over emotional. So maybe it's really getting to him now, because he's used to being there, wham bam, thank you ma'am. And that's not working this time. You may find you've got a very emotional person here that had it very, very well. Two sides to this person, possibly. Or it could be a younger fire sign and an older water sign male. The new broom sweeps clean, number 29. 3 days from now. Why do witches ride broomsticks? It's to sweep the past clean behind them and move confidently towards their desires. Whether sweeping your floor or sweeping away what no longer serves you, the broom is a powerful ally. It evokes the freshening energy of spring cleaning all year round. So come the spring, something new may take place. Something in your life is no longer welcome, and it's time to sweep it out the door. Act with honour and honesty to rid yourself of whatever may be holding you back from happiness. And I think it's probably that wham bam thank you ma'am man. So cleanse, release, dismiss. Release what no longer serves you, what is cluttering up your spiritual space. You won't like it, but that's your choice, your destiny, your decision. Finally, trust issues. Maybe you don't trust yourself, maybe you don't trust others, or you don't trust spirit. This situation is calling for you to have faith. It's not easy, is it, to put your faith in others, or even yourself sometimes. Just trust that everything happens for a reason. Yeah, stay positive and manifest your own reality. This is clear thinking. This is maybe someone new of major or something new of major importance in your life. Healing energy. It could be healing of medical matters. It could be anybody that works with discs, cups, blades, wood, fire. The rose and the passion flower are connected to spirit. Someone is at the fork in the road. Gemini energy rules communications and siblings. The medical field is very important with this, but somebody is removing their love from a situation. There is a fork in the road. You can't carry on as you were. There is a female who's very demanding, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She knows her worth and she demands what she expects from life, which is the finer things. So you have to decide where your journey goes from here. You are at a threshold, a doorway, if you like, to a new beginning. There's no going back to the old way of doing things. That's never going to happen again. You have two paths. You can stay on the one you're on, but you must change and begin again from scratch. Or you can take a new path and face a new adventure with this. Manifesting your own reality, living your dream, not someone else's. Trust the path in front of you. Face true north, and you won't go far wrong. Just follow your heart. There we are. The Knight of Vessels reversed again. Somebody who professes to love doesn't. There's no love here. But there is love coming and security. It just won't seem as exciting, or it's more steady and dependable. Could be a man in uniform, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a man of darker complexion, but he's mature, he knows what he wants, and he gets it. It's the only one in the deck that does always get what he wants. Financial security. So maybe somebody's chosen money over love. Trust that it's happened for a reason, and if somebody chooses money over you, it's no great loss. Yeah, the Book of Shadows. Number 25. The Wicca Book of Shadows is a record of rituals, beliefs and prayers and magical lore. While there are published books of shadows, each practitioner have their own personal book as well. For Wicca is a tradition that greatly values individualism and rejects dogma. The Book of Shadows is a tool, not a set of commandments. Go back to basics in your spiritual practice, keeping it very simple until you're feeling in touch with your essential sacred self again. So you may have stopped trusting in spirit. Rethink what you believe is true. Knowledge, law, learning. Don't let anybody else tell you what to believe. Walk the path of wisdom. It's time to challenge authority. Don't just take what others say. Do it your way. Thanks for listening.